Hey guys, welcome back to the Aggressive Aries channel. It's your girl, the Aggressive Aries. Um, I missed you guys. I know I'm a little fickle sometimes, in and out with all my energy, but sometimes my ancestors, they tell me to take some time out to actually not even to read energy, so I just choose not to. Well, I'm aware not to, if that makes any sense. So I'm all in my Empress energy today, as you can see, as I've completely gotten all done up. But this messages these messages are honestly for divine masculine and divine feminine. So it's kind of like a yin and yang thing is what they were telling me. I'm also getting the message of clean it up. It's time to clean some shit up. It's time to expand. I was getting it's time to answer questions. I got that too. I don't know what that's about. Maybe for some people, you'll know. Yeah. So, I'm gonna invite you guys. I'm all about my roses right now. Excuse me. Where did I put my lighter? Oh, here it is. So, let's hope I don't light the house on fire. Some for you too. Gotta clear out the bad stuff. First before you read. So, ancestors right here for my divine masculine and my divine feminine. Excuse me, wants to be in the background because is popping. All right. So, of course, they said start off with a healing message. And I'm sitting here throwing stuff on my floor. As I said, clean it up. A bunch of paper towels around here that I could be cleaning up, but I'm not. So, and this has nothing to do with love, okay? This is not a love reading. This is just a message from the divine healing energy, all that stuff, okay? There may be some love in here, but you never know. That's not the intention. And have some healing energy for divine masculine. Thank you. And divine feminine, please. Thank you. So I'm getting that for the divine masculine we have 44 heaven on earth. And it was sideways, so that means that's something that you're working on or you should be working on. The merging of heaven on earth, manifestation of ideas into reality, combining of masculine and feminine, grounding, oneness, sacred relationships, twin flame reunion. So also, like I was saying, I don't know if I said it, but I thought about saying it. I did, the yin and yang. So whether I'm pulling cards for masculine or feminine, take what applies because it's really all the same. And even if though it may not apply to you now, you may end up going through it later or you already have. So it's like, that's why I said it's both. And 49, the truth. Archangel Michael, removal of illusion, fears, lies, and deceit. Everything that holds you back. Freedom, truth, throat chakra, protection, strength, warrior, courage, personal strength. I hope this is loud enough. So what they're telling me to tell you is that maybe as a masculine, or maybe your masculine energy is like you're finally trying to figure out how to get your heaven on earth, how to finally live for the purpose that you're supposed to be living. And I think that's the truth. The truth is you learn like whoever you are, whether people think you're quirky, whether people think you're annoying, or whatever it is, it's not even about that. It's about how you feel on the inside. So if you feel like you got this idea and you have this great talent and that you think you can do a great job, go and do it. It's like you have your own personal power, and the angel Michael, he protects you from people trying to sabotage you a little bit. I pray on this card a lot when I'm making moves forward, because it's like I know I have a hard time escaping that devil energy. I sometimes put myself in illusion and being trapped when I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, take yourself out of that. And so the female energy, I'm guessing you're learning the truth more so about yourself, and that you realize like a lot of the things that you thought were true are really not so much. And now you're learning how to manifest what you want, and all your things are finally like coming to fruition. That's what I'm getting. So hey, ancestors, can I have some cards to clarify number 44, please? Thank you. Card to clarify the truth. Thank you. And let's tie it together. So to clarify the heaven on earth, we have the Hanged One. And I'm feeling like, for a person who can go upside down for a very long time, I'm feeling like you're very content. And you finally learn how to be calm and be still, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so notice like how comfortable this person is. They got on comfy pants, comfy sweats, hair in buns, just chilling. Like, could you stand upside down like this all the time? But it's like now it's time to actually do some inner work and to like meditate on what it is that you truly want to do. And that's for the divine masculine, and this is for the divine feminine. Five of Wands. It's like you're ready for battle. You're ready to take on the task now that you finally like. You have to do the work, is what I'm getting. And it's like you've done a lot of work in the background, and now it's time to put it to the test. And I feel like you will be victorious, even though it's like you're up all. It's like even though you're up all night, and it's causing you like, you know. Oh, and for some, I'm getting that maybe like you're actually fighting these battles astral. Thank you. When you're astral projecting, or when you're going to sleep, maybe you're waking up sweaty in the middle of the night and like, what the fuck? I didn't even sleep. It's probably because you've been fighting a lot of stuff in the astral plane. But it's like you're only little, and it's like if you are fighting something that's keeping you up all night, it's like you just need to meditate about it and you'll get the answer. If you don't find yourself going within yourself, you're gonna find yourself more at turmoil, because I also find this external forces like coming at you in all different directions, like saying, oh look, I have this idea, well I have this idea, no, you have this idea, but no, I just want to do my idea. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So, or you're doing a lot of self-care, and it's like a lot of people are coming at you from different directions, but it's like, can you relax? I'm just trying to do me. I'm trying to work on me. If you're not here to support the goodness, you can leave, okay? And it's like you even found out some truth about your family, like, you know what, maybe it's not even worth you being around. But that's for a time. Don't always count your family out. Turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Well, don't let nobody turn you around, okay? I don't know why I just started singing that song, but ancestors, can I have some clarifying for the hangman, the four swords? So, the moon for me in this card, which is clarifying the hanged one, like they said, meditate. Maybe you found yourself doing a lot of shadow work. Maybe you found a lot of deja vu moments happening. Maybe you're finally listening to your intuition. And you're finally hearing a calling. And it's like you're ready to choose a path. But I'm also getting maybe not sure which one. Thank you. But in order to get through this this turmoil energy of like, okay, like I was saying, so these battles that you're having in your sleep, it's really to replenish yourself and to give back to yourself. I had a really weird dream which coincides with this. I may tell it. No, it's not for you guys to know. But this is also like you actually supporting your inner child and giving back to yourself. So if you had an idea from childhood, you know what, now is the time to do it. Don't waste time just thinking that, you know, your parents are going to support you now or your friends are going to support you. That's not how, I mean, it works that way. However, sometimes you can't mix business with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So, and also if you start to give more, you'll start to get out of your head. Also, if you're like gardening, that's another way to give to back to Mother Earth. Because honestly, the chipmunks and the squirrels, they love it. They love your dirt. So, you know, give them something to play in, you know? This is to clarify the Five of Wands, the Death card. In this deck, sorry, let me read this. Weird shit happens in this house. I kind of made my heart stop just a little bit. There it is. The Death card, they don't read up in reverse in this deck. This Death card shows a skeleton clad in black armor atop a white horse. 3 people beg to be spared by death, but death is inevitable. Death in this instance should not be literally taken at the end of life. It signifies the end of a cycle and beginning of a new one. It indicates transformation of the individual into a new state of being. Okay, so I just got a random message for a random individual. Um, so you've been thinking about, like, in your subconscious, like, is there really a third party situation going on here, or am I bugging? Um, Heartbreak, conflict, sabotage, relationship, or breakup. Pain will follow by healing, clearing the ground for new. So whatever relationship that you kind of just like with the twin flame situation, because that's also up there. You might find yourself in a time of meditation and separation from your twin flame, which is perfectly fine. Um, Also, for some who actually just had a really bad breakup due to some subconscious shit and like all this battles and turmoils, um, like the relationship finally ended. Um, and now you started pouring back into your child, but then you realize like there was some shit going on in your house that was keeping you up at night. Um, and it's like you sought out a high priestess to get to the bottom of it, and they told you that it was some shit about some black magic between you and this person, but that's just for one person. Um, if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But for the other rest of us, divine masculine, feminine, if you find yourself like kind of feeling dissociated and like not really in both your energies, take a bath, take time to meditate. Um, they said meditate on the high priestess card, um, because your subconscious, they're trying to tell you messages that you're not picking up. Um, but this is just for some. Now, for some other people, you realized, divine masculine and divine feminine, that this is not the time for your twin flame situation. And that was the truth. You know, you sat there and meditated on it a few times. You went and creeped over, hung out, slept over. You kind of felt like it was a dream come true, but you knew it was just temporary. And it's like you found yourself battling yourself and like and him, because it's just like what are we doing, you know? And it's like subconsciously you knew they were either one, just giving back into the kid that they already have, two, they already have another baby mama on the way, three, they want a family, just not with your ass. And it's like it's just time for it to end, divine masculine, divine feminine. So even if this is some type of any other type of situation, it was just time for it to end. It was time for you to go inside of yourself. It was time for the separation. This little turmoil was to make you realize how high of a being you truly are. And one, on some hands, some people will actually end up with their twin flame situation. Two, there could be a new person coming in. So don't close your heart. Open your heart back up, because it's a new cycle. It's a new time. Leave those old relationships back. Like, the truth is, okay. So what is? It's like the truth is you had some shitty ass relationships that like to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you decide to put an end to it because it's like you're ready for love. That's what you want. You want love. It's keeping you up at night. And it's like the more these more these people keep pulling you out of your divine masculine or divine feminine energy, you start to work on yourself, if that makes any sense. So you're relighting your fire to your own fire, but the more you work on yourself, you're still helping that person, even though you don't like it or not, by the way. But you can still leave them behind. 5 of Swords again. I'm sorry, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yeah, and I was thinking about the 5 of Wands, so we're putting those back. Okay, we're not thinking about fighting anymore. We're thinking about moving on. Yeah. 7 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Can I have a card to clarify the 7 of Wands, please? Thank you. And 1 for 2 of Pentacles. So, initially, what I'm getting is that Seven of Swords clarified by the Strength card in reverse. I'm feeling like you had to have a real zen moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to really trust your gut and your intuition. And for once, maybe you actually did the opposite of what you normally do. Um, Kind of like jumped off the crazy train and decided to pour back into yourself and to love yourself, um, because you realized like it wasn't balancing out. Like it just, and it was like he was taking your strength and he was making you an extra like ferocious beast, and it was, or she, it's just, so I'm gonna clarify it by actually reading it. Seven of Swords says, sneaky, sneaky. Be careful who you confide in, as you may not be able to trust them with your secrets. This is a time to be discreet and protect yourself, as confident in others can bring more harm than good. Underhanded methods used to gain the upper hand can be rewarding if you don't get caught. Deception is at play, whether it is you being the predator or the prey. You are seeing what you can get away with and push past boundaries to gain advantage. Seeking shortcuts seems appealing, as you don't want to waste any time or effort on things that don't matter in the long run. In your eyes, you're working smarter, not harder. However, be clear on what this course of action will do to your conscience and the possible action that it will have on others. Strength up. Reversed, it says, recently you have lost confidence after experiencing a setback. Geez, can I talk today? This bump in the road fills you with doubt as you take a timid step forward, questioning if you are on the right track. Sorry, I don't remember where I left off because I had a very important phone call, but I'll just restart it. Recently, you lost confidence after experiencing a setback. This bump in the road fills you with doubt as you take a timid step forward, questioning if you are on the right path. You are giving in to your animal instincts and acting out in reactionary ways. Take a deep breath and realize that this is a minor delay and that you have enough resilience to make it through. No need to be anxious. Your moment of weakness will pass in time. To expel the period of doubt, reflect upon positive things that are going well for you right now. Think about all the supportive people who have helped you along the way. There is something to be grateful for, and that gratitude will help you get through this this challenging time. Always remember that you are enough, no matter what is happening in your life. Okay, and that was the Strength card in reverse, and they're doing the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The business of busyness is keeping you all tied up. Paying bills on time and managing finances have taken a back seat to handling all the other activities going on in your life. It's time to get organized. Keep a schedule and commit to it. Blocking out activities to focus on all areas, not just work and getting ahead. Create a budget and begin building your wealth, one step at a time. Constant striving may have you left neglecting your relationships to manage day-to-day affairs, which could cost you your relationships in the long run. Overcommitment eventually creates chaos when you don't carve out enough time for yourself. Distractions keep you away from focus on what is important to you. Spend your energy wisely. You get to choose where you invest your time. And Princess of Cups, upright. Subconscious messages swim through your conscious mind, receiving intuitive messages from within. The Princess of Cups brings you inspiration to create, to trust your insight, and to listen to your intuition. She asks you to be open-minded about new experiences, emotions, and how messages can take form. This news can be subtle or extreme, so trust your gut on what it's trying to tell you. Pay attention to synchronistic events and symbols in dreams, for it is your guide to delivering you a message. Let your emotions come out to play Come out to play with free reign. Vulnerability is your strength. So wear your open heart on your sleeve. Express yourself freely as innocent as a curious child. Answers to questions may appear in surprisingly playful ways. And can I don't need a love message, but I need something. Thank you. So, like I was saying, separation. Didn't I say that earlier? Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. And I think that has to do with the twin flame situation, how I said you guys are separated right now. Okay? Can I have some affirmations for my divine masculine, please? And feminine. Thank you. So first, you remember to put yourself first, divine masculine, okay? Remember that self-care sometimes involves you putting yourself first. Set healthy boundaries and take care of you. Metaphorically speaking, place your own oxygen mask on first before assisting others. Because if you won't die, you can't help nobody. In divine feminine, you're not feeling a lot of recognition right now. But you know what? Give it to yourself, okay? It says, be willing to accept praise and recognition when it's due. It's empowering you to feel valued and seen. Patting yourself on the back and or accepting compliments from others can be a gift that keeps on giving. So the truth is, divine feminine, you're doing the damn thing. Keep doing it. Divine masculine, if you just need to take some time for separation and do you and figure out where your life is really going, be her guest. Leave her out of it, okay? However, if this is your joining of your yin and your yang, the truth is, there have been a lot of sneaky motherfuckers around you doing some real shiesty shit. And you realize you come first. And then now people like you, since you put yourself first, you lost all those sleepless nights, you're pouring back into yourself, you're giving, you have a new cycle, you got love coming in from all different types of ways, you've elevated in different types of ways. So it's like, pat yourself on the back finally. You put yourself first and now you got yourself first. So it's like peace, love, and light. I don't know why I just got that, but anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, and ring the bell for all the notifications, not just for certain ones, because you won't get the notifications. And if this resonated with you, divine or male or masculine, or they, them, her, whatever you associate with, I don't know. It's non-binary, okay? But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my shit. Did I just say shit? I did. Whatever. But it's not shit. This is my ancestors too. But thank you so much. Bye. And I love you guys. That part.